I used some gold to upgrade some of my military units in between parts, but I accidentally got militarism completed in the process. Okay, guess I'll take it then, game. Hello, everybody. Cyanesk111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization VII. I only have to display 4 more artifacts in my empire to complete the Geographic Society Cultural Legacy path, but getting those last 4 artifacts won't be easy. My explorers have gone across the 2 continents and the volcano in between in Sevilla, and they took up every artifact they could. But now the world is exhausted of all the archaeological sites because other Civs explorers were just as eager to help them towards their path's completion too. But hope may not all be lost, because with the future Civic, I can complete it as many times as I can, and by doing so, I receive 1 artifact. But to get it done quicker, then I'll have to complete capitalism and ignore the masteries for militarism, hegemony, and capitalism. And that also means I'll have to convert another town into a city so I can build another museum there. And I'll also have to consider getting a few more cultural buildings in my empire overall, too. It's definitely not going to be through towns. I can purchase a radio station to start things off. Like so. And... oh! While taking the old inn down to its foundations, workers stumble upon indications of an even older garden. The foreman calls for construction on the radio station to halt while the value of this finding is appraised. +1 artifact, but minus 275 culture. Oh, that is a risky choice. It is definitely going to hinder my progress towards working towards the future Civic, no doubt. But it does count towards the Geographic Society Legacy path. So... shoot. As they prepare to remove a well-preserved Roman signet ring, the archaeologists wonder just how many layers deep the past goes. Guess my empire's roots are way deeper than we thought. Okay, so capitalism is gonna be done in 9 turns then, because we have 518 net culture per turn. I feel almost confident that there could be 1 more archaeological site. Well, guess I was wrong in the previous part about the Bermuda Triangle not being open for artifact excavation, so guess that does help us out immensely. I can definitely take the extra turn for capitalism. Because we've got as much culture as we can bear to get right now. Okay, our explorer has arrived in this unexplored area of the map. but I'm doubtful we'll find anything much of use to get our artifact count up. I got a boatload of stuff to repair also from that blizzard. I'll have to purchase an opera house with gold then. Like so. I think I see potentially another...
Just as modern mass production requires the standardization of commodities, so the social process requires standardization of man.
I think I detect a possible island chain right here, which will definitely be useful for seeing if we can find any more artifact dig-up possibilities, but I'm doubtful about that. It could happen. Somehow. Still gotta remind myself to initiate cultural festivals in all the cities I can. And the cultural festivals between us are also great opportunities for rebuilding my culture per turn. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of stuff here that we should have explored back when we were in the exploration age. There's not a whole lot we can do in Shengle right now. I'll have to convert either Shengle or Aquileia at some point into a city, so I can have another museum for more display slots. We got a migrant in Shengle, actually. Though I can't do anything with him right now. What is this? Oh dear. Looks like Ashoka has declared war on us. That was unexpected. But we do have some support at the start, and I added some support just now.
The lifeblood of this universe is not yours to drain. Be gone, scoundrel.
Oh, Ada Lovelace. Ada Lovelace has declared war on us too. I kind of want to have
It is
some...
not from the benevolence of the butcher, the brewer, or the baker that we expect our dinner, but from their regard to their own interest.
I want to have some leeway on these wars, in case anything egregious were to happen. Okay, we can go ahead and do a future civic now, and see where that would get us. Getting my explorer into near Ava Lovelace's territory is pretty risky. But it is what it is. I kind of doubt Ada's troops will do very much about my explorer's presence near her city. So, not really much to worry about for the time being. I don't think there is anything else I could have done here. Another eruption of Thera. I suspected something like this would happen again soon. And Ashoka already has troops going after Sevilla. I'm gonna have to get some defensive fortifications down, and I can't do units. I only have my Cuirassier to defend myself with, but I can go ahead and upgrade it to a land ship. Oh, that'll be helpful. I have a feeling things could get potentially scary within the next few turns, given that Sevilla is now under threat from a foreign invasion, as is Cordoba now. Oh, why does the Rubicon River still have to flood? This would be a lot less annoying if I had my empire stretch across only one river. Okay, this explorer is getting closer to the Bermuda Triangle, where we will be able to unearth another artifact. Still nothing much we can do unless we add a factory.
The sound of wings.
That's flight researched. Fighting in the skies. The advent of powered human flight has taken human conflict to the skies. Air units are incredibly powerful weapons of war, allowing the attacker to strike targets on the ground and bombard cities from great distances. There are 3 types of air combat units. Bombers, the siege units of the air, ideal for attacking cities. Attackers, designed for attacking land and naval units. And fighters, instrumental in intercepting enemy air attacks. That should sound simple. Lafayette still wants an alliance with me. Though he has hostile relations with Ashoka, but neutral with Ada. I guess I can Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to ally myself with Lafayette at this point. So he can help me in case the worst were to happen to some of my cities. I'm gonna have my land ship take out this scout right quick. I'll go ahead and master electricity while I hear the fighting going on in the background. Foreign leader is earliest railroad tycoon. The throng of machines from Ada Lovelace is rapidly becoming the pulse of the world's economy. They have just become the world's first railroad tycoon. Build more factories if your own products are to compete. That could be a possibility if I had more cities. Can't do anything with this unit yet. Though I will continue to take out this scout. So Sevilla will be partially safer. Cynical in nature. A battlefield nourishes the soil with iron. Deep within the layers of earth, life begins anew. Remnants of the human cost of war feed into an endless cycle of loss and revival. And I gain 1100 gold from that. For actually killing a unit in war. A unit belonging to another civilization. Alright. Okay, what can we unearth from the Bermuda Triangle, I wonder? Something pretty interesting, no doubt. Gotta repair the Casa de Contraction. Okay, so purchasing seemed to do it. We still got the problem of war to worry about still. There we go. Sevilla is defended, but we still have an army commander to worry about. Carrying a possible army with him. Lucrative trade for 25 XP. That's a plus. Sending my explorer down here. Not doing much for my artifact effort. Me and Lafayette are tied once again for number of artifacts. Still very much hoping I can get this number to raise fast enough. Jose Rizales joined democracy. Well, good on you. Joining the same ideology as me. That's nice to know. I'll have my 2 units over here alert for the time being. In case more units from Ashoka were to come towards Sevilla. I can go ahead and get an aerodrome within Washington, D.C. Even though it's gonna cost me an improvement. But whatever. I got a dreadnought from Washington, D.C., and it's en route to go ahead and protect Sevilla from any further harm. Well, no harm was really bestowed upon it, but it can still happen. I just gotta keep my eyes and ears peeled. Ada already wants to end the war with me. We don't have any cities to give up from either side. So, peace deal accepted.
The beauty of electricity is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law.
So that's electricity also mastered. We got a narrative choice for the Bermuda Triangle archaeological find. 13 artifacts. Only 2 more to go. I'll do mobilization, for one thing. 20% culture for 10 turns is always nice. And cultural imperialism, even though I am only the suzerain of 1 city-state. Spanish legacy. Don Pedro strolls about the ruined plaza in the garb of ancient Spanish royalty, his head held high. He is the guardian of Spanish history. For 900 culture. It definitely makes up for the 200 some culture that we lost earlier. A fair amount, to be sure. Oh, look at all those warships that would have entered Cordoba had I not been properly prepared for it. Suppose I can have this explorer return to my home territory. Right here. There's also a landmass down here. Or not a landmass, an island. Which I doubt I can do anything about. We got Future Civic completed for the first time. And we gotta do it again for 27 turns. Yeesh. We got a sword from that. But no place to display it. I think it may actually be time to convert Shengul into a full-fledged city for that. Problem is, my Empire's happiness is gonna be strained even more, so I'd better hold off on that until the Future Civic reaches 10 or so turns left before completion. Nakon si Thamarat. Wait, who's at war with Addis Ababa? I can't actually see... I can't actually see who's at war with it. But I know for a doubt... I know without a doubt that Ada is one of the civs at war with it. Assuming there are more. If not, then she may be the only one. Eiffel Tower is a cultural advisor recommendation. It does give us 9 culture per turn. But I still want to stick to culture festivals so I can get my culture per turn up. And maintain it. They're, erupting again. Call to war. Support Lafayette. You will honor your alliance with Lafayette and declare war on Jose Rizal, or you will end your alliance with Lafayette and not join the war. So, Lafayette and Jose are at war again. If I end the alliance, then Lafayette's definitely not gonna be happy with me. It is a difficult choice, no doubt. Building fortifications for both of these units right now. I mean... Jose did settle a city right there, which Himiko took for some reason, because the two were at war. So that does make me marginally safe. What's Himiko's relation with... Okay, so she is unfriendly with Jose. I guess I'll go support Lafayette then.
Hindi kami natutulog. Hinihintay ka namin ng may pusong nag-aalab at kamaong may armas.
Pains me to do this to an old friend. But this is Benjamin Franklin's war we're talking about. And it'll mean that I'll have to declare war on Napoleon, too. Well, so be it. Oh, I right-clicked again. Things are getting really tense in this day and age. Jeez. Some people will probably need to learn to calm down if we want to have a peaceful time letting me get the cultural victory I covet. Or I have yet to obtain. I don't actually know what covet means. May want to look that up after I get this part done. So maybe I would have to send a couple of troops over to Aquileia. I do have my dreadnought ready, so I guess it could come in handy for any naval units that come and try to attack my town of Aquileia. And then some. I can do a transoceanic flight, which would get me a legacy point towards the science legacy path. Maybe I should see how Jose likes my future trench fighter. I'm unsure how it's gonna fare at first, but we'll see. I may want to get my explorer out of here. If any of Jose's troops are near my explorer, it could potentially be captured. I've got an aerodrome in Puteoli right here too. So I can have something for my trench fighter to fly towards whenever it's not in use. And our explorer down here just keeps exploring what he can of the South Pole for now. Town specialization. Okay, it's a trade ship from Jose Rizal, which I can go ahead and plunder. Attack this trade unit and plunder their wares. That's a nice 240 gold there. And it's all mine. What's going on now? Does this mean we have to go to war with Ada Lovelace again? Well, so be it.
You have lost your mind, and your head will soon follow.
Guess everyone might be secretly mad at me for going so far ahead in a geographic society potential completion. Things are really getting scary over on this map. No doubt about it. We actually have naval combat now, which is a first. Oh wait, that's a migrant, actually. I meant to get my landship over into another hexagon so I could produce a howitzer to attack one of Napoleon's cities. Don't think I need a rail station yet. I'll get another landship down here. Oh, that's an embarked tank that Ada has here. My next question is, I'm kind of wondering how she would put it to good use in my empire. This settlement cannot expand right now, so guess I have to use it on a city or another town, if need be. As my explorer down here continues exploring the sea down under. Defenseless settlement. The only two units I'm seeing of Napoleon's are an aerodrome commander and an army commander. So, Silicofa has temporary fortifications that aren't gonna help it stand very long. So I could maybe go all in on attacking Silikovka and, to an extent, Beijing, its current capital. Oh, that's a trade ship of Ada Lovelace. I thought it had to do with combat. Settlement under threat. I know, I know. That means I can plunder any of Napoleon's trader ships coming through this river. Oh dear. I can block anything from coming onto my land from the north. I don't know if I effectively doomed myself by going to war with literally everyone who hates Lafayette. But I appear to be winning on the Silikovka front, at least.
Shall fight. The women shall make tents. The old shall arouse the courage of the warriors.
That's... What was researched just now? I didn't see it. I think it was mobilization that had just now been researched. I think now would be a good time to do armor, so my units can be better protected from any threats that arise. Looking for a land ship. There it is. Get as many of them down there as I can. Okay, don't see any more trade ships up there, so I might as well go ahead and send it over to Sevilla to defend it. And now Lafayette is making peace with Ada Lovelace. Oh, yikes. Sulakovka's defenses are pretty up there. And that must be a thunderstorm. Though I have yet to see it as a thing that a cutscene is focusing on, since it is a new natural disaster that formed fairly recently. Feel like I have to send what I have at Sulakovka so I can capture it. And that'll leave me wondering what to do for future use. Huh. So the offer is that I receive Li Hui, which is apparently a new city, or a new town of his, for a peace deal to end Benjamin Franklin's war. Well, I haven't attacked him really at all, aside from plundering one of his trade units. But I guess I can apologize for that. We currently have only 16 turns before another future civic is completed. I still want to wait to convert Schengel into a city in the next few turns, because cities take a lot more happiness to maintain loyalty, the way I see it. I'm chipping away at Sulakovka's defenses, slowly but surely. Though the unit within still has yet to take significant damage. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of units I have to take command of in one turn. I think it may be time to send this explorer back to my civilization proper. See a lot of warships along the coast of Cordoba, so might as well get something there to protect it. Oh, we got even more coming. Oh, they're going to town on my battleship that I just created. I highly doubt land units can directly attack naval units. But I tried. Talk about a very tense situation going on between me and all the other civs of the world. Oh, so I guess this must be the new city that Jose wanted to give me in return for ending the war. I see now. Oh, no, wait, I want to target Silakovka again. So these are temporary defenses that they had just now set up. Yeah, maybe time to send this explorer down under back home before it rends asunder. Oh, we got a unit from Napoleon entering our territory, actually. 2 coming up soon. But I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this part off before things get any more or less intense. I'm still well on my way to completing the cultural legacy path. Yet, the age is 90% done, it looks like. I still want to get that cultural legacy point and the possibility to unlock the World's Fair wonder for the World's Fair victory condition, whatever that is going to have me do. But I can still get that last artifact I need in 14 turns. Even though it's going to be in the archive once I finally get it. But at least I can just convert one of my existing towns into a city, and things will work out fine from there. So I think that is going to be about it for the night. So until I'm ready to continue in the morning... No, not in the morning. I usually record in the evenings. Dang. But either way, until next time, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!